Hello, and welcome to this collaboration file. This time, I'm collaborating with the wonderful creator, Dragontize. More information on them later, but this file is here to give you a little bit of praise to make you just keyboard smash, okay? So, if you want to be so flustered that you're keyboard smashing, just writing all sorts of gobbledygook in the comments below, please continue listening. So, I am God, and you are my special cutie. Ah, does hearing that make you feel flustered? It's absolutely adorable when a subject gets all flustered. Sometimes they blush, stammer, look down, hide their face, giggle. And sometimes those people's fluster just comes out as a key smash. Random letters on a keyboard expressing your scrambled thoughts, or lack of thoughts. For some people, this comes naturally, like I might just say, "You're my special cutie." And already your screen is being lit up with all sorts of letters. But others could use a little bit more training. And that's what this is for. So, if you'd like a little key smash training, if you'd like a little key smash to show yourself, or trusted others that you're flustered by, just keep listening. And by the end, I'll give you a trigger to key smash whenever I or someone you designate calls you a special cutie and snaps. If that's something you'd like to try, I need you to get ready for me. You need your hands on the keyboard or layered right at your phone, sitting at your computer connected with a tablet, and just ready to type in those comments below. Sitting as comfortably as you can, having an application open that can catch those letters as soon as they're flowing right out from you, like a word processor or notes app. And if you need to, you can just pause the recording until you are ready, okay? So go ahead, get nice and prepared, and I'll be ready for you. Ready? Let those fingers rest on those F and J keys. Those keys that usually have that little bump, so you can feel them when they're tapping. Letting your left index finger rest on that F key, right index finger rest to the J. That's right. Letting your mind and body continue to calm. So easily able to do the task that I gave to you without a second thought, just doing what you want to do. So instinctual, so natural. Because having a subject do things because the hypnotist said so is called a compliance set. Once a person is following along, it's easy to get them to keep following, keep letting me lead. Having done all those things with your hands ready to type, also got your mind ready to follow along and obey. Some would say that as soon as you're going along with my words, you're already in that hypnotic trance. Have you noticed your mind and body already continuing to calm? How if you just adjust, you need to keep yourself safe and comfortable, even as you focus deeper and deeper. And how you can feel doing what I said, letting your fingers rest there, has already had you feeling a certain way. Did you notice my words slow down? Or did your thoughts slow down with them? Did you notice your breathing getting slower, deeper, as you relax into the sound of my voice? And does having obeyed and knowing you're ready to obey some more have you feeling just a little bit flustered already as you follow me down into trance? Does responding to the sound of my voice have you feeling in a certain way as you seek deeper and deeper into trance for me? That's right. Feel those keys beneath your fingers. Keep breathing deep and slow. And tell me you're my special cutie. Go on, say it. I'm your special cutie. Good. Now, when you do that, when you're going along with my words, which means you're letting me hypnotize you, letting me put you into trance. And when you're into trance, open to my words like this to make some little changes, adjustments to how you're processing the world, leading your body into what it's doing. Say it again for me. I'm your special cutie. It feels good, doesn't it? One more time, letting yourself get a little bit more flustered as you say it. I'm your special cutie. That's right. Now, you can go deep into trance and feeling that blush, squirming a bit as you keep your fingers on those keys for me, following my words and focusing on my voice, maybe even without having to focus too much, just being able to go deeper and deeper naturally, letting that fluster rise, that squirm, that giggle, just being able to wash over your body as you say it for me again. I'm your special cutie. That's right. One more time. I'm your special cutie. Good, cutie. Now, imagine all that fluster. You can feel it building up in your mind and your body, down to your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Maybe it builds as I speak. Maybe as you begin to recall someone enjoying how flustered their voice makes you. Or when I say, special cutie, it gets so strong as you internalize the fact that you're my special cutie. And eventually, it gets so strong that it just needs to flow out of you into your fingers and do that key smash. So there we go. Building and building. You can feel it flowing, letting it happen, because you're my special cutie. And it's so good to see how great you're feeling right now, and knowing that my voice is having that specific effect on such a special cutie. That's right. Good. Now feel that. Feel the way it flows out of your fingers onto the keyboard, so that you or anyone that you trust to designate with this power, you can just show with that fluster, feeling that feeling in your mind and your hands and your fingers, and just letting it flow out as soon as I or that special someone says, special cutie. That's right. And if you like, you can repeat what we did earlier. That I am your special cutie. As you key smash and feel so flustered, so deep into trance, while I remind you that you are indeed my special cutie. And you can say it or feel it and notice your fingers just hitting that random jumble of keys as that lack of thought, that little spasm, that spiral of just energy flowing out happens when you remember that you're my special cutie. That's right. So, now take that feeling, gather it up, recall it, internalize it, so that you can feel it return and feel that wonderful fluster and that key smash anytime I or someone that you trust, someone you designate, snaps their fingers and says, special cutie. There we go. Just let it happen. Let that practice continue. Special cutie. That's right. Such a good special cutie for me. Good. And maybe hearing the keys, or maybe your voice repeating the compliment fills you up with more and more fluster, and you just feel it release when I say, special cutie. That's right, special cutie. And now it feels more and more automatic each time I say, special cutie. And each time I or someone that you designate snaps their fingers and says, special cutie, boom. Keyboard smash, that fluster, that energy, gone. Right out. Almost instinctual. You don't need to process it. You just let it happen. Like the special cutie you are. That's right. There we go. Special cutie. Special cutie. Special cutie. Enjoying that paragraph after paragraph of jumbled, indecipherable text. Now, it is almost time to wrap this up, and I'm going to remind you that if you ever do decide that you're done with it, that you want to have a little bit more control over your text, that you can easily just let that suggestion fade and leave it behind in the trance. Or you could remove that designation from someone that you deem is using it just a little bit too much for your liking. But in any case, that fluster will be able to adorably remain otherwise, remembering that you are indeed my special cutie. That's right. And now, I am going to count up from 1 to 10. And when I get to 10, you'll be awake again, back from trance, perhaps with a few more words all written, but being able to otherwise have that more influence over your mind, other than that instinctual trigger of special cutie. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy returning. 6, 7, 8. Cogs of your mind turning once more. 9. Awareness returning. And 10. Awaken. And welcome back from trance. That is all that I have for the trigger. But to go into more detail about this collaboration, it was yet another script swap between me, Glob Hypno, and Dragontize, which you can check our YouTube channels together with the collaboration feature. I also wrote a file at their suggestion, where this file gets into a little bit of political play. An addition to one of my old files of hypnosis that makes you woke, being able to be in a very similar vein to help you with becoming a little bit more open-minded, eager to organize, and be able to be ready to go for the next upcoming election, wherever you may be. So, if you want to listen a little bit more about what I have written in this collaboration, that will be linked both in the description below or in the video that's on your screen now. If you enjoyed more of what was written here, you can find more of that contact on Dragontize's channel. Thank you so much for listening, and let me know if you came from their channel as well. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening, and until next time, goodbye, special cutie.